What's up, YouTube? I have a Stasis Warlock Rime-coat build that I've been using for like Fireteam and Portal Ops, and I've been having a great time with it. I got a lot of questions saying like, what build are you using? So I figured I'd make a quick video trying to explain kind of how it works and everything that's going on. So the main, I guess, key part of this build is the artifact mod, Refresh Threads. Picking up an elemental pickup, matching your subclass grants energy to your least charged ability. Now, usually I don't like artifact builds, but I'm pretty sure we have this artifact for like the entire year or most of the year. Not entirely sure how it works, but we have this artifact for a long time. And so while it's here, might as well take advantage of it. This build does work without the artifact, but that mod really helps kind of push it over the edge. So we only got one super. Rift, choose whatever you like. Jump, choose whatever you like. One melee. Dustfield Grenade for lowest cooldown. We're taking Glacial Harvest, because this is a shard build. And then Bleak Watcher, of course, because we're using Rime-coat. And then for our fragments, we got Whisper of Shards. This is like one of the main reasons to play Rime-coat on Stasis. I think it's about a grenade every 12 seconds or so if you always have this active, which is really good. Then is Whisper of Torment. This is just in the background. As you're playing the game, you will take damage, and when you do, you'll get grenade energy. Next is Whisper of Rime. Just give us more frost armor. You will have a lot of frost armor with this build. And then, very important, Whisper of Conduction, which will make all the shards we create track to us. And then when they do, they'll give us frost armor, they'll give us melee energy, and because of the artifact mod, they'll give us grenade energy. And then they heal you as well a little bit. So for your stats, you want weapons as high as you can get, ideally close to 200. And then you want 100 grenade, and then you want 100 super. Now, I will say the Winter's Wrath super is not the best, but you can still use it to like guarantee reses and freeze a bunch of things. So, and this build actually gains super energy pretty quickly. No need for health, no need for melee, and no need for class with this build at all. So just focus on getting gunner gear with the third stat being super, and you should be good. Now, the mods are pretty important. On our helmet, we have Powerful Friends, because we get armor charge a lot, and so this is actually a pretty good support build for giving your team armor charge. Ashes to assets, you want to throw your Bleak Watcher grenades into groups of enemies and then shatter everything, which gives you super energy. And then the third spot, Heavy Ammo Finder, but this is a flexible spot. For our arms, we're using 2 grenade kickstarts. You could use one. I've been using 2, and it's been working out. I honestly think they need to buff these mods. Right now, the font mods are just way too good, but Kickstart has actually been working out quite well for this build. So 2 grenade kickstarts, 1 firepower. On the chest, we want charged up and then your appropriate damage resist mods. And then the boots is probably the most important. 2 elemental charges and then 1 stacks on stacks. This is going to make it so every, I believe, maybe 3 stasis shards gives you 2 armor charge, which is actually pretty good. Very expensive because it takes up 10 energy, and you used to not be able to do anything in your stat mod, but if you have tier 4 or 5 armor, you can at least put a minor stat mod here. But either way, it's really worth it because you get armor charge all the time. And what ends up happening is once you get like 3 turrets out on the field, and you're creating all these shards and they're all tracking to you, it's making you charged, armor charged. Essentially, every time you throw a grenade, you have 4 armor charge for grenade kickstart, which equates to, it looks like 30-ish% grenade energy. Like I said, I think that should probably be a little more, but getting a 30 grenade back every time you throw it for a Bleak Watcher build is actually pretty good. And then on the class item is just Empowered Finish and Proximity Ward, so that when we do finishers, we get armor charge and we're protected. So those are the armor stats and the armor mods. The weapon loadout is pretty flexible. Mint Retrograde obviously is just amazing, so you probably want to use that, plus Barrier, and Yeartide Apex also really, really strong. I've been using Finalities just for like 2 types of turrets. Been really good, but again, weapon loadout is pretty flexible. So that's the Stasis build that I've been using. Kind of to show quickly a gameplay loop. You can see I got, I don't know, 25, maybe 30% of the grenade back. Then you want to shatter all grenades, get Whisperer shards, and then we get our second grenade going here. Look at that, already have half of it back. Keep shattering. As you're throwing it on enemies, it'll shatter as well. We're on grenade number 3. And once you get like 4 grenades out, 4 Bleak Watchers out, it's just exponentially just keeps increasing. See, look at that. And look at that, we have 4 turrets on the field, 5 turrets on the field. So, that's the build. You can see I just have all this grenade. I'll have a dim link down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Didn't want this video to be too long. And just let me know if you enjoyed the build or if you want to see some other builds.